His forehead is smooth, it's like an airstrip. Hola guys, welcome to my channel once again. It's always great to have you. If you're new here, karibu sana. I guarantee you this is an awesome space. Here we just spread good vibes, have real conversations, and also have fun. So karibu sana. To my regulars, my subscribers and my notification gang, one love, your hugs coming through. Thank you so much for joining with me. And it's always amazing engaging with you guys. And last week we began this conversation on adulting and everything. It actually just started from a journaling session that I had, and I was just penning down my thoughts on life and what I see life to be and what I would want to shape my life to be. And I realized that this adulting thing is actually a reality, and I was trying to fit myself into this whole space, and I thought I could just open the conversation and begin to just talk about it so that I can hear other people's experiences and points of view and everything. And it's always amazing. One thing I love is engaging with you guys. Actually, every time I ask you to share with me, it's because I really want to know, I really want to learn, and I believe that other people also, we learn from each other. Like when you read someone else's comments, I believe it helps you learn. So I encourage that. I encourage that we keep engaging. I encourage that we keep sharing as much as you can bring us into your experiences and your perspectives on the different topics that we're going to be talking about even as you go along, so that we can learn from each other. So today I just want to bring forth just some random nuggets that I think are important when it comes to this whole thing called life. I think the important things to consider, the important things to try and achieve and keep working towards and keep maintaining, it's those self-check stuff. So some of them might be a little sensitive, a little toe-stepping, but it's all with love. This is just Sister Laura coming to you with some good vibes and some yeah. So let's get right into it. You guys, it's important to mind your own business. And I know si ati tunataka kuingia kwa business za watu wengine. It's just that they put it right before our eyes. I mean, we're in the social media era. Things are constantly in our faces. The moment someone shares with you a snippet of their life and it's enticing, you just want to know more. You can't help it. But I think it's an art to learn to only go as far into something as you're welcome to, and don't bring too much of your opinion or your curiosity into someone else's life if it's not necessary. And most of the times it's actually not necessary. So yeah, it's just an art to control yourself, to just stay within the limits that have been set for you. Let someone have their own way of sharing their life. If they feel like sharing it, let them share it. If they, you don't have to keep filling the dots on other people's lives, because I think it also puts you in this place of you're vulnerable to gossip them, to feel jealous, to compare, and it's not necessary. So yeah, learn to mind your own business. Second thing, which I think is so important, because I really use it on myself a lot and it really helps me, and it's to look inward way more than you look outward on other people's errors and mistakes and shortcomings and everything. It makes you less judgmental. This is what I mean. Oh, the birds sound. Can you hear the birds? They sound really nice. This is what I mean. It's very easy. It's actually inevitably in human nature to look at someone, they did something wrong, and be like, whoa, why would they do that? And conversation happens all around you about this particular person and what they did. They got a baby out of wedlock. They what? I mean, some of these things that society really, kwanza in African culture, we really like just go ham on people and kind of make them like outcasts and be so harsh on other people. If you could imagine being in that place, of course, it's very, very hurtful. But I don't think we really sometimes think about it in a way that if I was in the position they were in or in the situation that they were in, would I really do the same thing they did, or would I have done the good thing? And most of the times, if you really think about it, you are just as vulnerable as they are. You're just as susceptible as they are to fall into that trap. So you don't have to feel like a goody two shoes and a holy Joe because you didn't fall into the trap and they did. You're just as vulnerable as they are. You probably just know better now through their mistake, but it doesn't mean that you are all that good in the end. So I have taught myself to look inwards and to the moment I witness or something, an error, something someone has done, something wrong someone has done is in my face and I see it, I just turn it around and revert it and bring it back to me. And I'm like, if it were me, what would I do? If it were me, how strong are my values enough to avoid that mistake or anything like that? It just helps you keep building on your character, keep making yourself better, learning from other people's mistakes. That's what it's all about. So yeah. Third thing, this is like a 3-in-1. One, quit people pleasing. It just doesn't work. Life is it's a single lane. It's a personal journey. You can't keep pursuing things because that's what makes people happy. Or yet you yourself, you just stay in agony. You can't keep pursuing things because that's what people like for you to do. Yet it just actually doesn't really work for you. It's because they like it. It's because it sparks reaction from other people, and that's why you do it. No. And quit group mentality, we talked a little bit about this last week. Life is such a single lane, guys. Like you can't just keep on holding on to other people's hands and trying to be so bent and submissive to other people's journeys or other people's ways of going about things. It just doesn't work that way. And third thing, stop seeking approval when it's not necessary. I personally had this thing, and I had a friend who used to keep calling it out of me, and they were like, yeah, you're asking me what I think about it, not because you actually want to know what I think about it, but because you want my approval on whether you should go on with it or not. And it's a great thing to seek advice. It's a great thing to just get to know a little bit more about what you're walking into from people who've done it before or from people who are more exposed and everything. But be careful on whether every step you take in your life, you just want to see if other people agree to it and everything. Sometimes you learn from your own failures, you learn from your own missteps. So yeah, just try and weigh your intentions when you're seeking advice, when you're seeking opinions about and perspectives about things. Number 4 is a touchy one, and it's about entitlement. I don't know if it's human nature. We just feel entitled to opportunities, to information, to things, to relationships. You feel like they should like me, they should make me their friend, they should have me. If they don't have me in that company, it's just not gonna work. I'm a good artist. If they don't have me on that gig, then they have missed it somewhere. Guys, I mean, everybody is on a personal mission. Companies are trying to achieve personal goals, and sometimes it doesn't always have to involve you, whether you think you're good enough for it or not. Just try to run your own race and pursue your own journey and pursue your own goals, and stop trying to put it on other people, whether you succeed or not, or whether things work for you or not. Earn things out of either your hard work or love that you have earned, favor and trust that you have earned yourself. Earn things out of that, but don't constantly feel like you deserve things. People should bow down to you and your competence and your strengths and how good you are and how pretty you are and everything. Nah. I'm gonna end with this one, which is like so close to my heart, and it's to build a value system and a culture around your life that just governs how you go about your life. Let me give you an example. One of my major cultures in my life is positive vibes. I don't like complaining. I don't like gossip. I don't like things like those. So when people come into my space, they need to vibe with that culture, such that when I have a friend and they're constantly complaining, I'm going to seek to understand, hey, what's up? And complaining is a little bit on the negative side. Could we try and focus on how we can make things better? Things like that. Build a value system. For believers, our template is Jesus. Our standard is Jesus. What would Jesus do? What is Jesus like? What does the Bible say? And you try to base your life on that. You build a value system. You see, this world is full of a lot of stuff, and if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. So what do you stand for? And don't just stand for it because it's convenient. Stand for it even when it isn't. Have you ever been in a situation where you love someone, apparently you love someone, they're your friend, and then they happen to fall away from the church or get into drugs or just do something major, something big, and people get to know about it, and people are judging this person, people are harsh on this person, but you said you love this person, yet you're among the people who are actually speaking against them. You're avoiding them. You're speaking about them behind their back. Even if you're not speaking about them, you're just avoiding them. You're not covering them in the love that you said you had for them. It's something I'm really learning, to stand for what I say that I believe in, for real, for real, for real, and not just when it's convenient, even when it's difficult, because it's going to be awkward for you to be the one person standing with this outcast in their time of failure, in their time of distress. It's going to look weird, but you're being true to yourself. You're being true to yourself, and it's actually so fulfilling. So yeah, create a value system, stand by it, hold on to it, whether it's convenient or it's not. So I'm going to end it at that today. I would really love, again, to hear just a few nuggets you would have, standards and values that you stand by in your life, things you try to consciously remind yourself every other day as you journey through life, things you go by that help you shape your life into something good. I'd love to hear them. So please share in the comment box below. Let's continue this conversation on social media, here on YouTube, and it's definitely going to be amazing. I love you guys, and I'm going to see you next week. Thank you for watching.